Trouble keeping up with the Joneses? It's a coach. You're locked into Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, Aaron Jones, no picnic a week ago. He's looking for another big game. It'll be the Green Bay Packers as they get set to match up against the New York Jets. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to the sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And how about that defense last week? They pitched a shutout, and it's really more like a no-hitter because they absolutely dominated that game from the opening whistle.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they've been playing well, really well. Winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out. of the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kevin Pierre-Louis. Coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms. You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Jimmy Graham, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the early. Special teams did their job putting this offense back inside the 10. Now how can the defense respond? Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 20 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because you know those big guys up front are doing work. But now the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep him at the end zone in this one.
2 former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers fighting his tight end Graham. Packer first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
On second down, it's Jones. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy is disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. That's what they wanted out of that first down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. A play fake, and it's Darnold. He'll buy some time right. Found his target. It's Anderson. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's caught right side by Anderson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And this one is incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. A 1st down carry for Henry. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Again to Henry. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively. Now it's Darnold. That's complete right around the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson is a... We pick it up 2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive.
No, check. Patriot. Let's go.
They're going to go. It's Darnold. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, it's Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kenny Clark. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 3rd and long, it's Darnold dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They begin with Henry, and this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jake Ryan in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Detroit! Detroit!
Play action. It's Darnold. He's going to air one out. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie corner, Jair Alexander. And his guys are going to take over. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the rookie corner, Jair Alexander. And the Jets set to take the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play caller. Because a 1-play drive, we throw an interception.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Kenny Clark in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Detroit! Detroit!
On second down, Darnold. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Nick Perry in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. And they are going for it. Darnold. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. And now out come the Jets. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Tyler Fackrell in there to record another sack, their 6th of the afternoon.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now look at 56.
Here's Darnold now on second down. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Muhammad Wilkerson in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays. Here's Darnold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
The well-executed slant routes are based on time.
Back now here on EA Sports.
No.
It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Quincy Anune with the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Quincy Anune. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Darnold. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Enunwa that time. That'll bring up second down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they back it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A first down throw, Darnold. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
Faking the give, Darnold. He's going to let it fly. Time for a break. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such... We are in the fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. They go play action here on first down. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Rashard Matthews, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later? Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Nick Perry in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Leopard! Leopard! Gone! 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 Gone!
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Being chased out, and he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.